Hey guys, it's Tez from Latte Library. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a different sort of video actually. I thought I would do an unpopular bookish opinions. I have 5. I chose 5 because I feel like I could have done a lot, but I don't think that would be appropriate just because I'm like, it's not a little bit negativity, but it's a lot, you know what I mean? So I've chosen my top 5. We all have opinions that, you know, don't go with other people's opinions. And I've built up some courage to share mine, because I guess I just want to see if people like share the same opinions or they don't see where I'm coming from, whatever. Doesn't even matter, but here we go. My first unpopular bookish opinion is, well, The Cruel Prince is pretty average and overhyped like crazy, in my opinion. Please remember that this, like all of this is my opinion only. Please don't attack me for it, but these are my opinions. So yeah, The Cruel Prince, Jude and Cardan have a really interesting relationship, and how they get there, I don't even know. I mean, to be honest, I do have both The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King on my bookshelf because they are beautiful books, and I do think that they're very different to other YA fantasy books I've read. So Holly Black gets so much credit for that. It's not that her writing was bad or anything, it was just the characters and the storyline that I couldn't quite gel with. I mean, I have my own little reservations about it anyway, because I feel like in a lot of ways, like growing up, I was like Jude because like I'm a twin, and I get the whole like the twin journey that they both have basically, and I guess I was like the Jude of the twins. Putting that aside, I do think it's so overhyped in my opinion because of how I thought of it. In saying that, if you had a character like Jude and a character like Cardan and put them in like a psychological thriller, I would probably love it so much. But their relationship is so I just thought there was like so much, it was all just so toxic, and then like it was just so, I want to say it was like really dark, but then I'm like, no, I like dark, but it was just very, I personally found it to be a bit toxic. But I commend Holly Black for creating these characters, these interesting characters, these imperfect characters. Although I wish Cardan didn't have a tail, because the fact that he has a tail just disturbs me on so many levels. I don't like it. And with a lot of the creatures and everything like that, I just couldn't quite, like my imagination wouldn't stretch that far. So I feel like maybe that contributes to why I didn't love it so much. That was my first one. I am trying to keep this video nice and quick so then I can go for a nap, because I like to nap and I just finished work for the week, and because I don't want to bore you with like all these bookish opinions. Second unpopular bookish opinions is I don't mind love triangles. I quite enjoy them when they're done well. I love romantic tension. I love it so much, and when there's an extra person involved, it just makes that little bit better, in my opinion, because I love romance. Like, I feel like romance in general is so underrated, and a lot of people just don't like it, but I'm like, please give it to me. I love it so much. Like, for example, like the Grishaverse, the Grisha trilogy with the Darkling, Mal and Alina. Although I do wish, like, if I was in her position, I probably would have chosen the Darkling, but I feel like it was such a shock to a lot of people's systems that she chose Mal in the end. I don't know, but it just made things that little bit more interesting. And then like when the Darkling pretends to be Mal kind of thing and like kisses her or whatever, like it's just I love it. I love it so much. I personally wish that more YA fantasy had it, but then that's like a whole new discussion, because some people are like, YA fantasy has like way too much romance, and I'm just like, no, keep it coming. Like, I want more. Unpopular bookish opinion number 3 is I will never read any Cassie Clare books. For starters, she has lots of books, and I did not jump on the Cassie Clare train when it first started. I don't even know when her first book came out, probably like ages and ages ago. And for a while there, I'm like, you know what? I might consider reading her books. Why not? You know, there's such a big fandom out there. So many people hype it up. This could be okay. Anyway, like a little while ago, maybe a longer while ago, I watched the movie. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's not quite my thing, but I love Lily Collins and she was like the main chick. So I was like, okay. And then the TV show come out, and that just ruined it for me. The TV show was so tacky and gross and yuck and like cringe. No, I will not do it. I just feel like some of the characters are just like whiny and annoying, and I get it, like the book can mostly be better than like a TV show or a movie, but that was just my first impression, and I just think it was yuck. So unfortunately, That's ruined it for me. I don't think I've ever even owned a Cassie Clare book, just because I have literally zero interest, regardless of what I hear. I just zero interest. But you know what, Cassie Clare is killing it with all of her books and everything, so like yay her. That's awesome. Like, so many people support her, and that's great. As an author, that's what you kind of dream of, so good job. Unpopular bookish opinion number 4, second to last. Six of Crows is severely overhyped, in my opinion. I feel like some people might be surprised to hear me say that, just because I go on about the Grishaverse. Like, I love it. I love Nina. Matthias was amazing. When I first tried to start reading Six of Crows, I could not, like, I tried it via paperback, I couldn't get into it. I then listened to the audiobook, but I listened to the Grisha trilogy first, and I thought that was amazing. So I'm like, cool, let's try Six of Crows. So I tried Six of Crows in the audiobook, and it was easier, you know, to like continue on, and I went through with it, whatever. But I just feel like, I guess like the lack of romance trash, except between Nina and Matthias. That's probably why they're my favorite. They were my favorite duo. So just FYI, I'm kind of talking about like the duology of Six of Crows. Yeah, it just didn't really, I don't know, I just love the Grisha trilogy so much more. It's just so much more, I don't know, it's just more my type. Six of Crows, I will give them credit for like narrating so many different characters and different perspectives and creating these personality types. Like, they're different people when you're like reading or like listening to the audiobook, whatever. I still would like I'd recommend it to people, definitely. I didn't hate it. I definitely, like, I really enjoy that world that they've created. The Grishaverse is insane. And then, whew, King of Scars, whew. Anyway, last but not least, my 5th unpopular bookish opinion, I dog ear my books. I do. I mean, I use my wood marks. I do. But I also dog ear them for like a backup safety. So I feel like bookmarks could potentially slip out. They could. You never know. What if you just dropped it and it all just went whatever? But when you dog ear a book, like a page, it kind of just stays that way. See? Just bend in that paper. And honestly, I don't even mind. Like, a lot of like, I'm assuming it's like fake aggression like goes towards people who do that. But I'm like, it's a book. What? It's just paper. Like, you can go buy another one. I don't know. I don't see the big deal personally. In saying that, I still use a bookmark. I just need that like safety barrier. I am so like if I ever lost my page, I would be so nervous. That's why Kindles are so good, because you don't have that problem. But that is my hopefully really quick video of my top 5 unpopular bookish opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.